the nugget Albert Breer just dropped here unlocks for me this mystery. It's kind of like, Scooby-Doo. We just pulled the mask off. Those meddling kids just pulled the mask off, and we found out, it was Gutekunst all along.
Right.
And so,
exactly.
That's kind of what we just heard from Albert. If you just missed it, Albert from the MMQB said that the Packers at any point, they don't even need Aaron's permission. They could convert salary into signing bonus on the spot.
What is it, $13 million?
And thus utilize the cap space. But what that does is it pushes more cap ramifications down the road, and the Packers do what we all attempt to do in our lives, is to have as least amount of debt for down the road. You try to be debt free.
Trying.
As we're doing this show now for over a year since our previous iteration, and now I'm running the company, if you will. I try to be debt free. Try to be debt free. Try to pay your credit cards on time, right? You don't want to pay. You don't want to push it down the road. You don't want to do that. That's the Packers don't want to. And Rodgers is kind of like, yeah, you do. And in terms of, it's not a contract for him to force Jordan Love elsewhere, even though that might be what started this thing, or put it in a different bad spot than it was, made it worse, and that it's not about a contract. As Peter King said, it's not about a contract. It's about winning now in Green Bay. And Davante Adams saying on the TV show, radio show known as The Herd, you like that, Chris, don't you? That, well, I mean, just trying to be courteous. And Davante Adams saying that he wants things from the front office, right? And he's behind him 100%. What would make sense on all of that? What makes sense on all of that is you're not attempting to win now by mortgaging my future, right, and your future together. You're not willing to mortgage your future past me to win now with me, to go get this, to go get that, to pay this guy, pay that guy, pay my guys. Make sure they're happy, not going anywhere. Go get that guy in free agency. You can do that. Do it. You could do that. You don't even need my permission. But instead it gets out that I didn't restructure a contract. You think that would piss off Aaron Rodgers? What do you think?
Yep.
Certainly if he's seen what the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to do. Albert just pointed out Levante David's deal, Ndamukong Suh's deal, Tom Brady's deal, for instance, are all what Aaron wants to have done to keep his band together. Do you think he's pissed that Corey Linsley wound up somewhere else? Do you think he's pissed about that? Quarterback and center? You could have converted this, that, the other thing. Let's keep the guys together. Look what they're doing in Tampa. They just won a Super Bowl. They're keeping everyone together because they're not caring about the future and their balance sheet and their ledger. Doesn't that make sense of all of it? For the first time, and here I am saying he wants Jordan Love gone. Maybe he does. Or maybe it's just like, hey, guess what? You want to play it both sides, both ways? I'll do it, but you got to do it like now.
Right.
Like, what are you doing to win in 2021? And if I win an MVP award again, and what are you going to do in 2022? Let's keep everybody together. Let's go get more. Let's go do what they're doing for Tom Brady, and he just showed up there. I've been here 16 years. Doesn't that make sense? Where it's not about a contract, it's not about Jordan Love, it's about, and he's not telling them, you must get this guy, you must get that guy. How about just doing what other teams are doing? Yeah. And you don't want to mortgage your balance sheet? Really? You're worried about putting more debt on the sheet when I'm not here, as opposed to, it's more important to make sure you're debt free for the future because that's the way you do it. than to get maybe into cap trouble? How about one time you get into cap trouble? For me. How about you just throw that out? I know it's been great, but guess what? You won once with Favre and you've only won once with me. What's that gotten you? It's gotten you one Super Bowl appearance and win with me, and it's gotten you 2 Super Bowl appearances but 1 win with Favre. That's it. Titletown my ass. If this is the way you're going to be. This makes total sense. I've seen the light. Which is
Not
great
in
for
here,
today.
yeah,
No,
I mean,
it'd
not
be
in
great
here.
for
We
today.
haven't seen
But you know what I mean?
light.
You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
This makes total sense. How do you fix it for this year, though? Yeah, this year, that's the way it's gone, Aaron, but do it again one more time. We promise you we will start mortgaging the future. And he's probably like, yeah, right.
Sure.
That's why it's 5%, 2% getting back. That's why a contract might not fix it all just for him. So you're overpaying me, but what about the other people to win around me? And the Jordan Love aspect of it is just another instance of them not doing what's right for now. Huh. How about that? Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.